Imagine for a moment that every choice you've ever made, every path you've taken, exists simultaneously across multiple dimensions, each version of you living out different realities. What if those other versions of you were trying to send messages, subtle signs from beyond the boundaries of your perceived existence? While this might sound like the plot of a science fiction story, quantum physics hints that reality is far more mysterious than we could ever imagine. The universe is full of infinite possibilities, and every decision, every fleeting thought, shifts you towards one of these many outcomes. In every reality, a version of you is experiencing life in vastly different ways. Some may be thriving, living in abundance and peace, while others might be facing struggles unknown to you. But there is a profound connection between all these versions of yourself. And if you could tune into this connection, what insights might they share? What lessons could you learn from these alternative selves who have walked different paths? Understanding these alternate realities is more than just an intellectual exercise. It opens the door to deeper self-awareness. Imagine having access to the knowledge and wisdom of a version of you who has already overcome the challenges you currently face. Picture learning from a version of yourself that has found inner harmony, existing in a state of peace. Every one of these versions holds something invaluable, a piece of wisdom, a key to unlocking new levels of understanding in your current reality. And as you learn to connect with these versions, you can begin to consciously alter your own life, opening yourself up to endless possibilities. Today, we will uncover the signs that your parallel selves may be reaching out to you. We'll explore the techniques to communicate with these other versions of yourself, embarking on a journey of self-discovery that could reshape how you see the world, your choices, and your potential. The idea of parallel realities isn't just an abstract theory. It's a doorway to a more intentional, abundant life, aligned with your deepest purpose. From a spiritual perspective, parallel realities suggest that the universe is a multi-dimensional web of infinite versions of you, each one living out different possibilities. These dimensions are shaped by your thoughts, decisions, and the energy you project into the universe. Spiritually, it's believed that every time you think, act, or feel, you send out vibrations that create new paths, new branches of reality. These branches are where different versions of you exist, experiencing the effects of your various choices. Quantum physics adds another layer to this concept, with theories suggesting that the universe operates within an infinite field of possibilities. In quantum terms, the phenomenon of superposition allows particles to exist in multiple states at once. If reality follows this same principle, then multiple realities are not just possible, they coexist simultaneously. Our consciousness is the factor that collapses these possibilities into the specific reality we experience. This intertwining of science and spirituality leads to the conclusion that alternate versions of ourselves are not just figments of the imagination, they are real, and they might be trying to communicate with us. These other versions of you are living out different scenarios, and while the dimensions separating you may be thin, they are still distinct. However, the consciousness that connects all these realities can blur the lines, allowing these other selves to send you signs and guidance. So, how do you know when a parallel version of yourself is trying to communicate? One of the most common signs is the experience of déjà vu. That strange feeling of familiarity, like you've lived this moment before, might be more than just a fleeting sensation. It could be a brief moment when the barriers between realities dissolve, allowing you to sense and experience that another version of you has already lived. It's as if, for an instant, the two realities overlap, and you glimpse into the life of another self. Another powerful sign is synchronicity. These are the coincidences that seem too meaningful to ignore, the repeated appearance of certain numbers, symbols, or themes in your life. These moments could be messages from a parallel version of yourself, trying to guide you down a specific path. When you start noticing patterns that resonate with your thoughts or decisions, it's often more than mere coincidence. It's a sign that you're aligned with a parallel version of yourself, one that is nudging you in the direction of your highest potential. For instance, say you're contemplating a major life change, like starting a new career. Suddenly you begin seeing signs everywhere, a particular symbol, a recurring number, or even conversations with people around you that seem too well timed to be random. These synchronicities could be your parallel self's way of sending you a message, encouraging you to take the leap. It's a call to pay attention, to tune into the guidance that's being offered. Another way these alternate versions of yourself communicate is through dreams. Dreams are often a gateway to deeper layers of consciousness, allowing us to connect with other versions of ourselves. Especially vivid dreams, the ones that feel more real than reality itself, might be memories or experiences from a parallel self. In these dreams, you may find yourself living a life that seems unfamiliar yet strangely resonant, or meeting people you've never encountered in your waking life. These encounters might not just be figments of your imagination, they could be glimpses into another reality. Lucid dreaming, where you become aware that you're dreaming and can even influence the dream, offers another pathway to consciously explore these alternate versions of yourself. When you become lucid in a dream, you have the ability to ask questions, explore different possibilities, and directly communicate with other aspects of your being. Pay close attention to the details, the places, the people, the emotions. They could be providing you with vital messages to guide your waking life. Sometimes the signs are more subtle. Have you ever felt out of place, as if something about your reality isn't quite right? This feeling of disconnection can be a sign that you're momentarily tuned into a different version of yourself. It's like a brief shift in awareness where you suddenly don't recognize your surroundings or feel as though you should be somewhere else. This sensation might be a message from another version of you, offering a moment of reflection, asking you to consider whether the path you're on is truly aligned with where you want to be. And then there's intuition. That deep inner knowing that something is right or wrong, even when there's no logical explanation. What if those moments of strong intuition are actually messages from a parallel version of yourself? That version of you might have already made the decisions you're struggling with now, and they're trying to steer you in the right direction. Intuition often feels like an irresistible pull towards something, a gut feeling that you can't ignore. Trust these feelings because they may be the whispers of your parallel self, guiding you toward your true path. Sudden changes in behavior or habits can also be signs of influence from another version of yourself. Perhaps you find yourself drawn to new interests or adopting new routines without understanding why. These shifts might be the result of your parallel self, projecting its energy into your current life. This version of you has already integrated these habits and is trying to help you align with a higher version of yourself. Once you start noticing these signs, the next step is learning how to align your energy with these parallel versions of yourself. By consciously attuning your vibration, you can strengthen the connection with your alternate selves and begin to incorporate their wisdom into your daily life. Everything in the universe is energy, and that energy vibrates at different frequencies. Each thought, feeling, and action emits a unique vibration that resonates with specific realities. When we talk about parallel realities, we're referring to different vibrational states that exist simultaneously. The version of you that lives in abundance and peace vibrates at a higher frequency, while versions that face challenges may vibrate at lower frequencies. The good news is that your vibrational frequency is not fixed. You have the power to raise or lower it based on your thoughts, emotions, and actions. By practicing gratitude, forgiveness, and compassion, you can raise your vibration and align with higher versions of yourself. Gratitude, for example, shifts your focus toward abundance, helping you tune into realities where you are already living a fulfilled life. This practice not only transforms your current experience, but also opens the door to new possibilities by aligning your energy with more harmonious versions of yourself. Maintaining a high vibration requires consistency, though. Incorporating daily routines like meditation, physical exercise, and conscious eating can help sustain this alignment. Meditation, in particular, allows you to enter deeper states of consciousness where you can more easily connect with your parallel selves. As you meditate, visualize the version of yourself that you wish to align with and allow your energy to merge with theirs. But perhaps most importantly, you must approach this practice with intention. Simply going through the motions won't create lasting change. You need to consciously focus on the version of yourself that you wish to manifest. Every habit, every action should serve as a bridge, connecting you with that higher reality. And as you continue this practice, you'll begin to notice that the signs, messages, and synchronicities from your parallel selves become clearer and more frequent. If you ever feel out of tune or disconnected from your higher self, remember that you can always shift your vibration back into alignment. Every choice you make is a step toward or away from your fullest potential, and by consciously raising your vibration, you can bridge the gap between your current self and the version of you that lives in complete harmony with the universe. Recognizing signs from parallel realities requires self-awareness. intuition, and practice. The messages you receive may come in the form of dreams, déjà vu, synchronicities, or sudden intuitive insights. Trust these signs and explore their meanings, as they can provide you with guidance and clarity. Once you've interpreted these signs, the next step is integration. The messages from your parallel selves aren't just meant to be observed, they are meant to be applied in your life. By following the guidance of your parallel versions, you can begin to live a more aligned, authentic life. Each adjustment you make, each decision influenced by these messages, brings you closer to the highest version of yourself. When you align with your parallel versions and apply their wisdom, you accelerate your spiritual growth and expand your consciousness. You begin to see that your current reality is just one of many, and that you have the power to shift toward the reality you desire. Every choice, every action, every vibration you emit shapes your future and aligns you with the life you wish to live. This process of alignment is a journey, one that leads you closer to your true self with every step you take. And as you continue to tune into these parallel realities, you'll discover that you are not only shaping your own life, you are evolving as a conscious being, unlocking infinite possibilities for growth and fulfillment. So, pay attention to the signs, trust your intuition, and embrace the guidance that your parallel selves offer. Every message received, every lesson integrated, brings you closer to living a life that reflects your highest potential. Thank you for joining me on this journey. If you enjoyed this exploration, please like and subscribe to our channel. Share this video with those who might benefit from its message, and let us know in the comments about any signs or synchronicities you've experienced. Take care, and until next time.